Is that really a thing? I don't think that's really a thing, no. What? Hi, it's weird. Your other pressing task when creator company meets with MFE. Ooh, pretty golden one. Forgot how long this song is playing during this quest line? It's a good thing it's a banger. Zero by default with a 15 months. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Zero. Thank you. Hey, Hukin91, how you doing today? Hey, Kigome. Ooh. Is this our last Aether Current quest? It might be. Majestic with a 17 months. And they say bounce jam. Co-bounce, co-jam. Oh, thanks, buddy. Co-bounce to you, friendo. Ah. Speak to the fearful fugitive. Donde está la fearful fugitive? We have to go back there, so let's do main story now. I believe it, Dead Live. Good thing you never played the second expansion for X4. Now with the third one coming in Q1, you'll have... Yeah, absolutely, Hukin. Looks pretty cool, too. Yep. Mr. China, in the process of finalizing this design, I've taken liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. Aether says, didn't read again? Oh, you mean the blue quests? No, I don't read the blue quests. We're focusing on the main story. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen. And I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculation. I'm gonna make it work. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Come on. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored tradition. Ah, but I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore that I asked, Earth Seed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Hey, Flint Peak, what's up, buddy? Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate Aether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. Arc Knuckle RPG says, not sure if you check Discord often, but I just posted a meme showcasing your new hat in the 14 channel. Oh, I'm on Discord all the time, buddy. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe that we can maintain a stable Aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Uh-oh. Not for it to procure more, I suppose. In our mayhap, now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends, there's something I would show you. They are the most prized possessions of We the Night Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Oh, the stones. Ooh. Oh, man. Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Oh, dude. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke us of the role we are to play, the Hearthstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. We have now beheld the sunless sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. Oh, hey, Neo. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the chat love. Bies84, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. How have you been? Happy holidays. And Cove, for good luck. I ask that you imbue one as well. Surely. Cove looks like a Monster Hunter character. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, Darren. Familiar Hearthstone. That will do. Thank you, Co. It belonged to Todia. It bears the collective hopes of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eater. I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they are amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Hey, Jinstar. Understood. We'll set about the task. I like my hat. Thank you. The Talos awakens, and the way to Mountain Gold is secured. We shall sally forth. How big do you think the Talos will be? Well, I mean, it's got to somehow... A moment, Aragia. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Oh. I do. Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. So what's the plan exactly? My deepest regret, I cannot reveal the plan to thee. In order for it to succeed, 'tis vital that thou remainest ignorant of its nature until the time is right. Yet though I must keep my counsel, know that I have only thy safety at heart, so rest easy, my friend, and take it such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. Oh, suh. Interesting. There's no point worrying about such things now. I'll go back to my calculations. You meanwhile should go rest as your friend suggested. Alright. Oh, and Co. Thank you. Oh, are we gonna hang out with County Cat Mama? Search for the Crystal Exo. That voodoo that will do. Quite roll off the tongue, does it? That's a chameleon, not an iguana. Who allowed this? That's a horned chameleon. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Issue bill. Oh wait, it moved. Wait, did it move? Oh, it didn't. Is a chameleon pretending to be an iguana? double. Uh-oh. Dude, are you okay? Oh god, that's the first thing you see.
The
Ah!
future is where my destiny awaits.
That's pretty much the same for all of us. Yeah.
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak.
Maybe you should go
Though,
back.
in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's mostly crystal, right? Full of
When
mess.
first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now, hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away. It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort? Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me. Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
Go back to the other world and figure out all the stuff there that you took me from. Just settle issues with the Empire, yeah.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the specter of war will remain. But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend. But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well, for you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
What will you do when it's over? I'm glad we got to ask that. That's exactly what I was thinking.
When this is over, indeed. I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said, though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel. I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment.
I wonder if he's talking about Korud.
Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Norvrand, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than
I don't think he's talking about us. Is he talking about us? Because, I mean, we're already friends.
Then, I would ask him about his next adventure.
You just did that to me.
And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me.
Oh, maybe he's talking about us.
Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
Maybe he's talking about us.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle.
Okay. Interesting he'd say that, knowing he can't go far from the tower. And
The
I have
people
lots
of this
questions.
world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them,
Ko's husbando harem grows.
nor those
Oh
who
my.
roused me from my slumber.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for your company.
Yeah,
my friend.
to be fair,
Let us return to Amity.
I'm still convinced that he's gonna have to, like, I'm pretty, ever since the beginning, especially since he tied himself to the tower, it feels like he's given more than a few death flags throughout the game. And especially with that there, that feels like it's really coming up to something. Of course, Ko smiled, don't say anything. But it's interesting that he said what he said, but yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, guys, please be very careful about spoilers. Not only because of me in the stream, but also keep in mind we have a lot of people in the FC that are also catching up like I am. So please don't spoil. For those that do want to spoil, by the way, if you do want to talk about the ending, if you do want to talk about major things coming up, we do have a spoiler room in our Discord under Final Fantasy XIV. And if you want to go discuss, ask questions, anything like that, we invite you to go there to do it. So please keep in mind, there is an entire spoiler room where you can talk about anything in this game at ko.tv/discord. Okay. But Ko, I want to spoil you. Chat already spoils me. I am already super spoiled. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Bill. Fear not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air and your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. How much am I spoiled? I am very spoiled. Have you seen my new renovation coming up? I am very spoiled. Yes. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the source. Oh, here we go. Meanwhile, back at the plot. Oh, it's always sad for me when Xenos talks and it's not voiced. Your Radiance, I've taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. The nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. Such a lost opportunity. And what of Emmett Selk? Oh, he's gone. I wonder if Eridibus knows what he's up to. He has taken himself to the first to usher that world to its end. Okay. Cool. He's also failing miserably at that. We think. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even though those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. Yeah, I feel like that's going on in our place. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. The Warrior of Light is in the first. You have doubtless wondered why the signs of the Seventh Dawn have not taken to the field of late. Yeah. It is because they are no longer in the swords. Here are the signs has journeyed to the first, as have his comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the source. Uh-oh. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scion's return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. Oh. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective, of both of our objectives. Though Heidelin's meddling, her champions threaten to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see man reclaim his true form. It is unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such devotion is abhorrent, and it must be stopped before it is too late. The hours come, your radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. Uh-oh. Oh dear, you do not wear the mummer's motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Oh, here he is. Whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I would hope the beast of this first are proving him proper sport. Oh, Koi. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Unexpected, most unexpected. That immortality should be within reach of one with a borrowed echo. There it is. You have outdone yourself, Xenos Ye Galvus. Got a little jaw drop. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Your secrets are my flesh. I care not what you give me first. The choice is yours. Uh-oh. Hey, Aegis Fang. Oh, man. Great. Okay. Do it. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning to receive the awakening of Talos. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Engage! Ah! Just Android, it depends on how hard you hit yourself.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Do we have sufficient bongos,
Likewise,
though?
preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vorthri, mountain and all.
Who made these emotes? Our emote artist is named Julia. She is phenomenal and pretty much does, these days, I think every single one of our emotes. Yeah. She does great work.
Here it comes!
What? Oh, man. Dude, how cool. How cool. Oh, of course you had to give it a little crown, right? Love it. Meanwhile, Vothri is like, what the f- What?
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger!
It's like, smile. Oh, damn. Is that a rock mech? I mean, basically. Yeah.
Do you see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
This guy is like bi-work polar.
Vorthri marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected.
Yeah, why didn't you expect it?
We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice.
Hey guys, come here! Stop that! Come fight me! Ah!
Is that?
Oh! There we go.
Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Summon us in times of need, we expressly said, yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name?
She's horrifying. I love her.
Yes, yes, we may also have said that we fey folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to his aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with him?
Someone needs a spanking.
We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. cheer us up again!
Dude, her VA is fantastic. Oh, I love it. I love it. They're mad at me.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept the help.
So it doesn't even need to pull it down at this point. We can just run up it.
I will
Right?
send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount
Yeah,
Gould
okay.
and be ready to make the ascent.